List, Giovanni Valcourt in their lineup. Trinidad and Tobago going 5. They have the 200 champion in their lineup. That's Sia Frederick. Sia Frederick is there as well.
Impressive in both those sprints and survived to win the 200 gold medal.
Star-studded Jamaican lineup, including the 400 champion Rickianna Russell. St. Kitts and Nevis go in lane number 3. They have their all-rounder Jazara Claxton in this lineup.
She's been so busy, fizzing with excitement through these championships. So in particular alone, look at her in the heptathlon, bound to improve.
Let's do the Carifta wave. All right,
The Frederick sisters.
Let's go. We're going to take it all the way around for the final
in the lineup for Trinidad and Tobago.
On your seat. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
The Kititians
Let's take it around for the final time.
soaking it all in. Bermuda in the lineup.
West side, get ready. We're going to keep it around. And out of your seats, let's go. One more time, east side.
That's your swimming team.
St. Kitts and Nevis, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, British Virgin Islands, and Bermuda. Penultimate race of Carifta 50. 4x4 final for under 20 girls. The Bahamians in the lineup.
That's Frederick, the 200 champion.
Quiet for the start, please. Quiet for the start.
There's Tonia-Ann Beckford leading off the Jamaica team.
Stand behind your blocks. On your mark.
Final girls event of Carifta 50.
Set.
Off they go. 4x400 for under 20 girls. Sia Frederick leading off for Trinidad and Tobago. British Virgin Islands go out well in lane number 6. The Trinidadians are going well. Tonia-Ann Beckford trying to get into the picture for the Jamaicans. Bahamas will have some work to do coming into the straightaway, but they start to respond as well. Down the home stretch they come. Bahamas in the mix now, moving beautifully on this opening leg. The Bahamians, Bahamas and Jamaica. Jamaica have put their big gun on the second leg. Jamaica changing just ahead of the Bahamas. Rickianna Russell, the 400 champion, has the baton for the black, green and gold.
Fine first leg, 54.8 for Beckford.
Down the back stretch they go. Rickianna Russell stretches the advantage. The 200 champion, Sia Frederick, on this second leg for Trinidad and Tobago. And she sprints into second position. The Bahamians in third. Jamaica well clear once again. Bahamas now back in second position. Frederick starting to struggle. Down the home stretch. Rickianna Russell, the 400 champion, leading the Jamaicans. Here she comes to make the second change. Jamaica well clear.
51.8 for Russell.
British Virgin Islands now in second position.
Sia Powell looking good on this third leg for Jamaica. Bahamas fight back and regain second place. Real battle for the silver and the bronze.
3:31.47, the Carifta record held by Jamaica. And Sia Powell with a massive advantage. Down the home stretch. Powell for Jamaica. Battle on for silver, Trinidad and Tobago, British Virgin Islands and Bahamas. But the Bahamians have Valcourt on the anchor leg. That should secure them the silver. The Jamaicans are well clear.
53.4 for Powell. Valcourt.
Well, it's not Valcourt who is on the anchor leg for the Bahamians.
Ran last night. Great lead-off leg. And Jamaica clear in front here.
Abigail Campbell on the anchor leg for Jamaica.
Last year's under 17 400 champion in Kingston gets the glory leg.
And glory it shall be. Campbell turns into the straightaway. Jamaica well clear. Battle really on for the silver medal. Abigail Campbell will lead the Jamaicans to gold in the 4x400. They close the girls' side of Carifta 50 with a fabulous performance. Silver will go to Trinidad and Tobago, and the Bahamians take bronze. British Virgin Islands out of the medals in fourth.
Valcourt ran on the mixed relay last night, and the Bahamian coaches share the glory around for the bronze medal team. That's Jamaica. That right here, Rickianna Russell, the 400 champion. Another fine second leg for Jamaica. Has been great in the 4x4 Carifta for several seasons. Here is the TNT team second, 344.19. And the Frederick sisters get to enjoy a medal together at Carifta.
3:47.68 for the Bahamas. The Jamaicans securing victory. Trinidad and Tobago, well-deserved silver medal, with Natasha Fox taking them home out of the medals in the 400 hurdles, where she had a bronze a year ago. But she has relay silver. The Bahamians, bronze.
Fine home performance by the Bahamian girls, especially strong in the under 17s with Nabi, the double sprint champion. And here it is, 3:33.35 for Jamaica. TNT second, 3:44.19. And the Bahamas girls always on the podium here, 3:47.68.
The under 20 girls 4x400m relay final at the Carifta Games 50 was nothing short of a spectacle. It was the penultimate race of the championships, yet the excitement in the stadium made it feel like the grand climax of the entire event. Nations across the Caribbean brought their best. Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, British Virgin Islands, Bermuda, and Street Kits and Nevis, each determined to leave with glory. What unfolded was a dramatic showcase of speed, stamina, and teamwork, ultimately confirming Jamaica's legendary dominance in the relay discipline. From the start, anticipation ran high. Trinidad and Tobago had their star, the 200m champion Sia Frederick, while the Bahamians looked balanced and determined. The British Virgin Islands were expected to make a push after showing promise in earlier rounds. Yet all eyes were naturally on Jamaica, whose team featured a lineup of rising stars. Tonia-Ann Beckford on the opening leg, 400m champion Rickianna Russell on the second, Casey and Powell on the third, and 17-year-old Abigail Campbell, fresh off her 400m under 17 crown, anchoring the squad. The question was not whether they would contend, but rather how far ahead they would finish. As the gun fired, Beckford burst from the blocks, powering through the first lap with composure. She clocked an opening split of 54.8 seconds, giving Jamaica a slight but valuable lead over the Bahamas. Russell then took the baton, and the 400m champion's presence was immediately felt. Striding with confidence and strength, she stretched Jamaica's advantage, making it clear that this was a team built not only to win but to dominate. Behind her, Frederick fought valiantly for Trinidad and Tobago, pushing into second place before fading slightly, allowing the Bahamians to edge back into contention. By the halfway mark, Jamaica already looked untouchable. Powell, on the third leg, maintained the momentum with smooth efficiency, her form unshaken even under pressure. The battle for silver and bronze became the true spectacle, with Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, and the British Virgin Islands trading places. For spectators, the excitement was in the chase. While Jamaica surged ahead, the others fought tooth and nail for the remaining podium spots. When Campbell received the baton for the final leg, the atmosphere in the stadium shifted. Fans knew they were about to witness something special. The young anchor accelerated effortlessly, her stride fluid and powerful, embodying both raw talent and unshakable composure. As she rounded the final curve into the home stretch, the result was no longer in doubt. Campbell stormed down the straightaway, crossing the finish line with authority and sealing gold for Jamaica in 3 minutes and 33.35 seconds, a time that not only secured victory, but also highlighted the depth of talent in the nation's relay system. Trinidad and Tobago's Natasha Fox held on bravely in the anchor leg to deliver silver in 3 minutes and 44.19 seconds, a well-earned medal that reflected both resilience and teamwork. The Bahamas, despite a stumble in the late stages, managed to secure bronze in 3 minutes and 47.68 seconds, continuing their tradition of producing strong relay squads. The British Virgin Islands, though competitive for much of the race, faded to fourth, just outside the medals. For Jamaica, this triumph was about more than just another gold medal. It showcased the seamless integration of individual champions into a collective force. Beckford, Russell, Powell, and Campbell each played their role to perfection, proving that Jamaica's sprinting culture extends far beyond individual brilliance. It thrives in teamwork and shared purpose. Campbell, the teenage anchor, became the face of the future, closing the championships with a display of maturity and strength that belied her age. The 4x400m relay is often called the ultimate test of speed and endurance in track and field. It requires flawless baton exchanges, balanced strategy, and an unwavering spirit from start to finish. In this race, Jamaica demonstrated all of that and more. Their victory symbolized the continuation of a legacy, one built on decades of dominance in global sprinting, and one that shows no sign of fading. Looking ahead, the performances in this final also serve as a preview of what's to come on the international stage. With athletes like Campbell and Russell already stepping into the spotlight, Jamaica's future in middle-distance sprint relays looks brighter than ever. Trinidad and Tobago and the Bahamas, meanwhile, prove that they remain credible challengers, ensuring that Caribbean track and field will continue to deliver world-class drama for years to come. The Carifta Games once again delivered unforgettable memories, and the under 20 girls 4x400m relay was the perfect example of why these championships matter. They are not just about medals. They're about legacy, pride, and the next generation of stars. And on this occasion, it was Jamaica who stood tallest, their young queens cementing their reputation as a force to be reckoned with on every stage.